Imagine starting a business in Nigeria with as little as 30,000 naira. No noise, no stress, and in a few months you could be making over 200,000 naira. This is not crypto. This is not Forex. This is snail farming, one of the most underrated agribusinesses in Nigeria. In this video, I'll show you step by step how to start, grow, and profit from snail farming, even as a student or beginner. Welcome to Live NutriProfit, where we teach you how to turn agriculture into income in Nigeria. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe, because we break down real ways to make money from agribusiness. Let's start with why snail farming is a smart business. Snails are in high demand, especially in pepper soup joints, restaurants, and hotels. They reproduce quickly. One snail can lay up to 100 eggs. They require very little space, and feeding them is cheap since they eat leaves, fruits, and even kitchen waste. And most importantly, snail meat is highly nutritious and sells at a good price. That's why many smart farmers are quietly making money from it. Now, if you want to succeed, you must choose the right species. The best species in Nigeria is Archachatina marginata, also known as the giant African land snail. It grows bigger, sells for higher prices, and adapts well to our climate. Avoid buying small or weak snails because they will slow down your progress and reduce your profits. Next is housing. You don't need anything expensive to get started. There are 3 common housing systems: the hutch box, the trench system, and the pen system. For beginners, I recommend the hutch box system. It's simple, affordable, and easy to manage. Just make sure it is well ventilated, protected from ants and predators, and properly covered so the snails don't escape. Snails are delicate, so your housing must keep them safe. Now, let's talk about feeding. This is one of the biggest advantages of snail farming. Snails eat things like pawpaw leaves, cocoyam leaves, water leaf, and fruits like banana and pawpaw. But here's something many beginners don't know. Snails need calcium to grow strong shells. You can give them ground eggshells or bone meal. Without calcium, your snails won't grow properly, and that will affect your profit. Now, let's break down the startup cost. To start small, you can buy about 50 to 100 snails for around 15,000 naira to 30,000 naira. Housing materials may cost you about 10,000 naira to 20,000 naira. Feeding is mostly free or very cheap. So in total, you can start snail farming with about 30,000 naira to 50,000 naira. That's a very small investment for a business with this kind of potential. Now, let's talk about growth and breeding. Snails take about 6 to 12 months to reach market size. But the real profit comes from breeding. Each snail can lay dozens of eggs, and those eggs hatch into more snails. This means your farm can grow naturally without you buying more snails. That's how people scale this business. Let's talk about profit. If you raise 100 snails and sell each one for 1,500 naira, that's 150,000 naira. And if you scale up to 300 or 500 snails, you can make between 300,000 naira and 500,000 naira. All from a business you started small. Now, where can you sell your snails? You can sell to pepper soup joints, restaurants, hotels, local markets, online buyers, and even export agents. One important tip is this: don't wait until your snails are fully grown before looking for buyers. Start building connections early. Finally, let's talk about common mistakes to avoid. Don't overcrowd your snails. Make sure your housing is secure so ants don't destroy your farm. Always provide calcium for proper growth and keep the environment clean. Snail farming is simple, but it requires discipline. In summary, snail farming is one of the easiest agribusinesses you can start in Nigeria today. Low capital, low stress, and high potential. If you're serious about making money from agriculture, this is a great place to begin. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. And in our next video, we'll be talking about 5 agribusinesses you can start with 20,000 naira in Nigeria. See you in the next one.